Hello everyone, this is Kathleen and I'm here to show you this beautiful vintage school journal. Um, I've used this cover it's a reproduction cover of McGuffey's Sixth Eclectic Reader, and I have some metal corners, I have some spine jewelry. Yeah, it's just on a little paper clip, so it can just slide off if you don't want to handle it. But this has 17 charms on it, and yeah, one that's just kind of a homemade kind of a thing. Just kind of trying to bring in some of the different colors. This is some antique seam binding, and it is 7.5 inches by 5 1/4 inches, so pretty medium in size, this way, but it is chunky. Again, I don't know what it is with me and chunky lately, but yeah, I just have gotten carried away. So it has 3 signatures. It has 136 pages, so pretty big, and 38 pockets and tucks, and 33 pieces of ephemera. I've used just a seam binding, crinkled seam binding. This is vintage seam binding, so it's very sturdy. And I've just used a bow and to tie it close. So let's go inside and see this pretty school-ish journal. So I have a library pocket card naturally in the front, and just a tag, a little bit of a napkin decoupage on that. A little fabric cluster here. This is a double pocket. Lots of writing room in here. This is just some vintage papers, and then this is I used digital print or digital kit for the ephemera, for some of the ephemera, and it is School Days by My Porch Prints, so I'll put a link to that in the description. Yeah, so this is just a little top tuck here. When it gets chunky, it gets kind of hard to get things back in the pockets. This is a tip-in. A tip-in, is when you have a single sheet of paper and you glue it into the spine. Yeah, that's what traditional book binding technique. This is a pretty card. This is antique lace. A flash card here in the center. This is some vintage ledger paper. It's got the old 1902 notes on it. This part could be this from 1952. It could be erased if you don't want those notes. I have just made with stencils and different things, fussy cut images. Some things are just images, like this is just an image from my stash, but I like the color. I was going for red, yellow, and blue color, which is kind of the primary colors. This is a scan of my grandmother and my Aunt Nina, and my great-grandmother, and I don't even know, but early 1900s, probably about 1915 or so. This is the dictionary page for study. This is just an antique postcard. And this is one of the My Porch Prints images. This is a desk calendar provided by Fidelity Bonds for mercantile employees from Tuesday, November 8th, 1938. And just some vintage school music and a sticker here. This is also from My Porch Prints. A children's book page, and I've just made this little collage on this. Is a flip out. There's another tuck behind there. This is a flip up, down, with a tag in the back. I've done just some cellophane tape, antiqued. This is old Crayola box. This is a tuck, and this, I'm not sure where this image came from. It was just in my, I think maybe the graphics vary. It's just in my image stash. A little stamping down here. This is from that digital kit, and I just made this little tiny notebook, Scholars Monthly Reports. This is an original vintage phonics flashcard. This is, let's see if I can find here it is. This is a little tuck spot, but you have to be a little bit careful because it is a like early 1900s illustration from a children's school reader. This is an original February 1st, 1910, grade 3. It is Joseph Rue for Anna. Pretty much all A's. Very good, Anna. Yeah, from the City of New York, Department of Education. Oh, and this is also a little tuck spot right there. And then on the back, it's a little flip out and a tuck there. This is one of my cluster belly bands, and just some vintage paper and a little flashcard. I made this collage on this side. Come away, come and play. Yeah, this is another image just from the internet, a vintage. So, and this is also just a vintage ad. This, I have used one page. I had a page of Graphic 45, Pretty September. It was like a monthly page. I think I got it at a thrift store just for September. And this is an envelope from the kit, My Porch Prints. Pretty. And then I did this additional stenciling and stamping. Auto, A for auto, B for balloon, C for clock. And this is just a fold over. There's a picture of Germantown Academy, and just some antique book page. This is just a modern kind of school paper, handwriting paper, and a little flashcard. And I just made this other little collage here on the front. This is 1914 hairstyles for girls. I thought that was kind of interesting. And this is a beautiful image that I found for certificate for good attendance. It was just pretty. I thought it matched this map page really well. And then just a handmade tag there. On this side, I have the other part of the map, and then I just hand dyed some journal paper. It's just textured kind of writing paper. And this is a little torn paper pocket. Excuse me. And another of the My Porch Prints digital flashcard and a little paper flower. And then I just made this just with an image, a fussy cut image of these two students. So just a journal paper. This is part of that graphic 45 page, and that's a little tuck. This is a digital image of my grandmother. When she graduated from the 8th grade, she had attended a normal school in Albion, Idaho, and that's a normal school is a school that trains teachers. And yeah, that's her graduation. You can kind of see her diploma there. And I've just put some ribbon through these. And this is a digital of my father. Yeah, when he was a little boy. This would have been about 1927, maybe 25. Yeah, with his red wagon in Hibbard, Idaho. Here's a little image of, I just printed this Munsell Crayola and Redbird. So some of these images I just have gotten off of the internet. This is it was a free image. I'm not sure where I got it, but it was just of that little boy as a scholar. And on the back, I have done this little fabric ruffle. So lots of different images. These little tabs are from the kit from My Porch Prints. Yeah, and this map page. And finally, here's a little flip out with a little fabric tab here, and then this final pocket in the back. Again, this same library card, and this is another image from the antique school reader. I've just done some sponging here on the back cover, and that's the school vintage school journal. Thanks so much. I am going to list this on Etsy, so it will be up as soon as I can get the listing made, the photos taken, that kind of thing. Thanks for being with me. I appreciate your time. We'll see you again.